What's up, everyone? What's going on? It's Lugo back again with Fat to Fit day 120. I just realized I fucking messed up the last video. But today we had a push day. My primary bench session and my top set was 236.5 for 5 or 107.5 kilos, and honestly, it moved really well. I felt like I was pretty locked in. Wasn't too hard really, and then my back downs were like 96 and a half kilos or 212 pounds, 212 point like 3. And I increased my sets from yesterday, or not from yesterday, from last week, from 3 back downs to 4. So I did a 5x5 with the top set, and then 4 back downs, and they honestly all moved pretty well. I'm really enjoying the position that I've found with wrist wraps. As I said in the last video, I kind of had a problem where my wrists were not being able to, like, I wasn't able to push them back enough or cock them back enough, because I was putting them too tight. But I think that I found the perfect in between to having them, a little bit stiffer and not too tight, so that I could get my wrist back. Because I'm still dealing with a wrist thing in my right wrist, and I don't know what it is, but it's like not really bothering me when I press without them. But I'm like trying to do some of my presses with wraps outside of bench, and I don't know if it's better or if it's worse. Um, but we'll see. I'm hoping that it heals soon, because I don't think it's affecting my push days, or I know that it's not, but it's just one of those things where it just feels weird to know that it's there, and maybe be a little bit cautious. But uh, man, this dumbbell incline, I thought I was gonna go for 3 sets of 90. And then I did my first set, I got 7. I did my second set, I got 5, and I was like, okay. I was like, these are not going as well as I had hoped, but I decided to just make sure that I got good reps in. And then I backed down to 80s and pretty much got the same as my top set with 90s, which whenever I can't, match or go up on my numbers from last week, every other week, I will just do what I can. I'll just do what I can for these, and then try to make them look good, like to the form, because I know that it's just, whether it's just fatigue or a lack of something, that it'll come back as long as my execution is the same week to week. The weight doesn't really matter that much to me, given that it does come back. So especially with the adding of another set, I know that it's going to take a hit for at least a week until I start to equalize on the volume. But I'm really trying on these dumbbell shoulder presses from last week to get lower, because I feel like I was getting to like the top of my ear, which I really didn't want to. I wanted to get like below my ear, or like almost touching my shoulder, and I felt pretty good. Um, and then I moved on to pec deck, which I haven't done pec deck in a while, because I was doing all my flies with cables, and honestly, this feels really good. I was really surprised at how pec deck felt. This is like my second week doing it, and I did 150 for like 10. And I've explained this before, but when I do fly movements, I really like doing drop sets to just compile the total amount of reps up. So I think I did like 150, I dropped to 120 to get 5, and then I did 90 for 5. So my total rep count was like 120 or something, and I really enjoy doing flies this way, because it just allows you to pile up a lot of reps without going too ham on the first set, and really pushing the intensity up. But man, I just love flies. They make it so easy to just finish your chest off after a workout. I would recommend doing them as the last chest exercise, or if you're into the pre-exhaustion method that a lot of bodybuilders use to get more activation on your chest throughout the workout, you could do them at the beginning. But I really like doing them after all my compound motions to really just finish it off. And then I moved on to some Arsenal strength lateral raises, which I really enjoy this machine, but I like to put my like wrist or forearm on the handle instead of like gripping it. Because for whatever reason, when I grip it, no diddy, I feel like my wrist extensors and a lot of other stuff just gets in the way of just training my side delts, and I feel like it just starts to fatigue. Like I feel for whatever reason like some bicep strain when I use my hands to just grip the shit. And then what was it? Spud strap face pulls where I'm putting my hand through the loop and really trying to pull through. I kind of went through a motion of pulling over my head and then pulling to my forehead to see which one felt better. And I think this was my last set where I just pulled to my forehead. For no particular reason. I really want to get a longer spud strap because they do have a longer one that's like 32 inches, just so I could get more range of motion and pull deeper on those face pulls so that I could maybe use less weight and get more contraction. But it's like $45 and I don't know if I could really justify it. But we'll see. We'll see if I end up getting it. If I do, it's probably going to be like sometime later this month. But I already carry so many contraptions in my gym bag, like it's fucking crazy. I carry a seat belt. I carry 2.5 pound plates because for whatever reason they don't have the 2.5 pound plates. They only have the 1.25 kilogram plates, which I don't want to go to get when I'm, in the dumbbell section. So if I carry another gym attachment, it feels like it's too much, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me much if I'm being honest. I like having a bunch of obsolete items in my gym bag that I only use once a week, just for fun, But I tried doing these pushdowns again, this way, which was like something that I learned from Sam Sheether. And I don't think I like them for whatever reason. I don't know if I was setting them up weird, but I was just feeling weird, like tension in my pec. I'm either gonna go back to doing normal push downs, which I think is probably what I'm gonna do, or um single push downs or like a dip machine. But I do dip machine on the second push day here, so I just don't like how those feel. So I don't think I'm gonna do them anymore. Just feels weird. Feels like I'm straining my pec or something on the left side. So I had a little pose down, 280s looking decent. My weight's finally starting to stabilize, but looking to go down soon. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for probably my heaviest deadlift session in a while and a pretty gnarly back day. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.